that gives you pleasure, something that makes you happy. This example sentence here says, having my nephew over is a delight for me and my husband. It is something that brings us pleasure, it makes us happy. A lot of times they use delight as a verb, or to be delighted as an adjective. I'm so delighted. I would just, to be safe, I would not use the word that much, because it's sometimes might sound goofy if you say delighted, right? I'm so delighted. Like, it only works in certain times, just completely based on nuance. So, I'm so delighted. You can probably just be safe and say happy, or that's good, or something like that. Delighted sometimes sounds very Christmassy or very cheerful like that if you use it in the wrong situation. Number 2, role model. This is just someone who you, linked to number 5, someone who you aspire to be, someone who you emulate, someone who you want to. A lot of times they use it with kids. Quite often their role model might be some star, or oftentimes for the boys or girls it might be an athlete or a sports player. That was definitely my role models when I grew up. Michael Jordan was probably number one role model, and then all the other athletes that I liked, role model. And then also you can have people around you that are more solid role models, like your teachers or hopefully your parents as well. Number 3, well-read. This is a useful word. It's an adjective, and it's going to be like that with the hyphen, well-read. If someone is well-read, it just means they've read many books. Oftentimes, it kind of means very similar to smart or educated, right? But it specifically means he's read a lot of books or has a lot of information in his head. These days, a lot of our reading is done on the computer or even on our smartphone. But if you just know a lot of facts, I don't necessarily know that you read many books, but I might describe you as well-read, because I'm assuming you read a lot of stuff. Number 4, conquer. I think we know this one. Conquer, to beat someone. Usually oftentimes it's used in a military sense, to conquer some territory or to defeat an army. But if you look at this example sentence, this is a really, really natural sentence. It's such an achievement for Dana to be able to conquer her fear of heights. A lot of times it is used with the word fear, particularly. To conquer your fears means to defeat your fears. You destroy them. You overcome them. And then number 5, aspiration, is the noun. I used it as a verb earlier, aspire. If you use it as a noun, it is a goal, something that you want, something that you want to achieve, something that you want to be. That is your aspiration. The verb would be aspire. You know, I aspire to be an actress. That is my aspiration. This example sentence, when asked what her aspirations in life are, the applicant suddenly sobbed in front of the interviewer. Sobbed means cry. I don't know why. Maybe there's some heartwarming story behind her aspirations. But that sentence, specifically the first part, is quite natural. A lot of times they do especially use it to say aspiration in life. What is your aspiration in life? Or I think even more common to put it in the plural. What are your aspirations in life? Because probably it's going to be more than one thing that you want to achieve. Okay, we'll stop.